welcome to my channel. My name is Dotty. Today I'm going to walk you through a beginner's slow flow yoga. Please comment. I'm looking for any kind of feedback on the cues and if you're able to understand the directions that were given. This is a learning process for me as well. I'm new to teaching yoga, so I'm just trying to get a little more comfortable with my cueing. So just please leave any feedback at the end and let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to get started. We're just going to start in a nice, easy seat. We're going to do some breath work and centering before we start. So just take a nice, comfortable seat. We're going to ground down into our hip bones. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your stomach. And we're just going to take some nice breaths. So we're going to do an inhale for the count of 4. Hold for 1 count, and then exhale for the count of 6. And when you exhale, you want to purse your lips and blow out, kind of like you're blowing through a straw. Okay, so you ready? We're going to inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just close your eyes and follow that in your head with counting as best as you can. Okay, ready? We're just going to do one more round. Just complete your breaths wherever you are. And you can open your eyes. You can choose to leave them closed. We're going to come on into tabletop position or cat-cow. You want to have your hands sealed flat on the mat, and you want to have your knees behind your wrist and a nice neutral spine. So you want your spine to be nice and flat. And from here you're going to inhale, relax your spine and look up. And then exhale, chin down and curve your spine. And just repeat at your own whatever serves you best. And last one, just complete wherever you are. And come into neutral spine. We're going to inhale, lift your right arm. And exhale, thread your arm underneath your left arm. You're going to rest your chin. You're going to rest your shoulder and your ear on the mat. And then just nice breaths. And on your next exhale, we're going to return to tabletop. Recenter your arms, and we're going to repeat on the left side. So inhale, left arm up, and exhale, slide underneath your right arm, shoulder and ear on the mat. And return to neutral on your next exhale. And when you're ready, from here we're going to come into a nice seated position. Ground down through your sit bones, so kind of press down in your hips. You're going to rest your left hand on the mat, and then inhale with your right arm up. And just lean to the left. And continue your breathing at your own pace. On your next exhale, return to neutral. We're going to repeat on the right side. So right hand sealed to the mat. Inhale, left arm up. Lean to the right. On your next exhale, return to your neutral position. We're going to place both feet, knees bent, feet flat out front. Reach underneath your left leg, grab your right ankle and pull through, and then assist your left knee to the side if needed, and then we're just going to twist to the left. Exhale, return to your neutral position with your feet flat, knees bent. And repeat onto your twisting to your right side. So we're going to grab our left ankle, pull underneath the right leg, and twist to the right. Keep your spine nice and straight. Exhale, return to neutral. And from here, we're going to go back into our tabletop position and into downward facing dog. So you want to press on the ball mounds of your feet. You want to place them down. And just press your hips up, hands sealed into the floor. And you can paddle out your feet if that feels good to you. This is a great neutral position. If you feel at any point like you need a rest, this is a great rest spot. Inhale, exhale, and now we're going to inhale. And on our exhale, we're going to place our knees about mat distance apart and press back into the hips into child's pose. Place your forehead on the mat and reach long. And just take your hands over to the left side. And return to neutral, and then walk your hands over to the right side. And return to neutral. We're going to come back up into our tabletop position. We're going to just press back into that downward dog for a second, and then we're going to just walk our feet up to our wrists. And then just come up to stand, arms overhead, hands at prayer, and then just bring them down to heart center and relax to the side. Perfect. So we're going to go into our flow. So we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to come up into chair, so knees bent. Turn on the side so you can see me. Knees bent, arms straight, kind of lifting through the crown of your head. Then we're going to step back into warrior one. So we're going to step back with our left foot. We're going to turn it about 45 degrees. And you want the heel of your right foot to be about center in line with the arch of your back left foot. And kind of get your feet to make sure you're in the right position. We're just going to turn and face forward, arms reaching up, and just a few breaths. On your next exhale, we're going to go into warrior two, so feet stay the same. Rounding down through your back foot, we're going to extend the arms out to the side, facing front towards the camera now if you're in the position that I'm in. You're going to look out over your right arm. From here, we're going to reach forward with that right arm. We're going to straighten our right leg. Take the bend out of the knee. Inhale, arms go up and angle to the side. We're going to go into triangle or trikonasana pose. So just wherever is comfortable. You can be up here, you can be down on the floor, you can have your hand on a mat. Just take a few breaths. Come on up to stand. We're going to have both feet facing forward. We're going to go into a wide forward fold. Place your hands on your hips. You just want to make sure that you hinge at your hips. So inhale, exhale, hinging, keeping the back flat. Hands on the floor if you can. You can also grab onto your ankles. And the crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, rise. And we're just gonna step together. And we're gonna repeat that. So I'm gonna turn on the side so you can see. So we're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise into chair. Turn. We're going to step back now with our right foot. So inhale, and on the exhale, step back. Right foot turned 45 degrees, and you just want to put the pressure on the outer edge of your foot on the mat. Front knee bent 90 degrees. Hips facing forward, lengthening through the head. And on your exhale, we're going to go warrior two. So arms out to the side, facing forward. Make sure you've kept your knee bent. Reach forward with our left hand, straighten the front knee and into triangle. Inhale, rise. Do our forward fold, so feet face the front of your mat. Inhale, hands at hip, and fold. Stand to rise, feet come together. I'm just trying to figure out which way it's. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Come up to chair. Step back, warrior one. With your left foot, keep your right knee bent 90 degrees. And then out into warrior two. Inhale, reach forward, straighten the front knee. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, come up. Keep your knees mat distance apart. I'm going to do this one from the side. Inhale, hinge at the hips. You can kind of see how my back is flat. And hands down to the mat. And we're going to do that flow one more time. Face this way. Okay, we're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to chair. And on your exhale, warrior one. Foot turned 45 degrees, grounding into the outside of that foot by the pinky toe. Left knee bent 90 degrees. Exhale, warrior two. Triangle, so we're going to reach forward, inhale, straighten the front leg, exhale, reach for your ankle. And stand to rise. Front feet facing front. We're going to inhale, wide leg forward fold, keep the spine straight, crown of the head toward the mat. And come up and feet together. Great job. So we're going to work on some centering and balancing. So we're going to just ground down into our left foot. Just put some pressure on your left foot to balance yourself. You're going to inhale, lift your right knee, 90 degrees. Exhale, turn it out to the side, and then inhale. Seal the foot to the leg, and you can seal it high, whatever's comfortable. You can do down. You just don't want to be at your knee. You can do down here, or you can even keep your toes on the ground if you need to for balance. So whatever's comfortable level for you. And hands can be either free-flowing or at heart center, whatever best serves you. Exhale, you can release your foot back to the ground. We're going to inhale, arms up, and exhale, just do a forward fold. And you just sway side to side, just stretch your back out a little. And inhale, hands at heart center. Relax to the side. So we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So we're just going to press down into our right foot. We're going to inhale, lift the left foot. Exhale, and inhale. Exhale, you can relax, release your foot. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Just kind of sway side to side. And inhale, arms up. Prayer hands, bring them down to heart center. And from here, we're going to go into Malasana yoga squat. So turn your feet out about 45 degrees. And you're just just going straight back. You're just gonna squat down as far as you can. If you can, you wanna press your elbows into your knees just to help open up your hips. Exhale, you can release and just come to a comfortable seat with legs out front. Sit up straight and tall. Just bring your toes back towards your chest. Just catch your breath. So we're going to inhale, arms up. I'm going to do a seated forward fold. So exhale, fold forward. Release. We're going to just lean onto our backs. Bring both knees into your chest. Just give them a little hug. Release the left leg out straight. Keep a hold of your right leg. We're going to do a supine twist. So keeping your leg bent 45 degrees, you're just going to inhale. Keep your shoulders flat on the mat and bring your right leg across the left side of your body. You want your hips to be stacked. So if you need to make any little adjustments, I just kind of saw me adjust a little bit because I want my hips straight. So keep your shoulders flat, hips straight. That's the most important thing. Inhale, return knees into chest. Give a little squeeze and relax out the right leg. So inhale. Give a little shift of your hips here if you want, and then exhale, bring that leg over the right side of the body. Inhale, return with your knees in your chest. Give a little squeeze and roll side to side. That's comfortable on your back and your spine. And we're going to go into happy baby. So we're going to put our feet up and grab your toes outside or inside, whatever's more comfortable. And you can just rock side to side. Exhale, bring your knees to chest. One more squeeze. And then just relax. I'm going to place your feet flat, knees bent. We're going to go into a bridge. So just go ahead and lift up. And then we're going to slowly lower one vertebrae at a time on an exhale. And once you're down, just relax your feet down to the corners of your mat. And we're just going to scan our body from our head to our feet. So you want your hands out about 45 degrees from your body, palms up, and you want your feet just about the corners of your mat. And just kind of scan all the way down your body and make any little adjustments that you need to be comfortable. And from here, we're going to go into our Savasana. You want to clear your mind. If any thoughts come in your mind, you can acknowledge them and just let them pass. This is our conscious meditation. So inhale and exhale. And inhale, exhale. And just return to a normal breath. And keep your mind free and clear. And when you're ready, you can start to wiggle your fingers and toes and roll your wrists and ankles. And you can come on over to your side. Fetal position, just rest your head on your arm. And when you're ready, you can come on up to a seated position. Hands at heart center. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. And one more breath. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. I hope this practice has brought some calm and relaxation to your day as you complete the rest of your day. I hope you feel peace. Namaste.